All right, and we are back. You know what? I haven't done this Naya, or is it no Selesnya Beatdown? I haven't done this one in a while. Let's go ahead and give this a run. See if anybody. Oh, slow day on Twitch. Too many other people streaming. Probably low on the list, but nonetheless, we're gonna have some good games here. Um, so yeah, like I was saying, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch and um, just kind of took like a week or two away from Magic. Um, but it's good to play again. It's been a little bit completely different games, Magic and Overwatch. And I haven't played this deck in quite some time. Um, so we don't have our turn two Smiter, but we got the Elvish Mystic. We got our sources of white mana. I think that's gonna be. Oh, you know what? I changed this deck around a little bit since I last played it. I think. But this is just one of those ones that I was just playing in standard all the time. And this is pretty much more or less, aside from Path to Exile, this is like the Return to Ravnica standard. Like I haven't even really changed it all that much. Um, so we got 3 mana. I think we really want to bestow that. Let's go ahead and swing in for 1. And next turn we can start bringing the pain. Actually, Advent of the Worm is only 4? Yeah. So we can start dropping some Advent of the Worm end of his turn, provided that he taps out on his turn 3, I guess. That would require us not to attack. We could drop Deadbridge Goliath first. Let's go with that. Let's go with the Deadbridge Goliath. Because I'm not... If he's got Counterspell, Negate mana up, I'd rather him get rid of this, because it does Scavenge. And then we can really hit him with Advent of the Worm. Okay, cool. And so, again, if anybody's not familiar, the big thing about this deck is basically the power and toughness are always, like, 1 up from the treasure hunt. They're always 1 up from the casting cost. So, 18 cards in hand. I like seeing weird decks. It's always really cool. Let's see if we can get a idea as to what he's doing here. Reliquary Tower, Reliquary Contested Warzone. I'm not really getting an impression of what his deck is, but I mean, luckily I'm not seeing too many counter spells. He's tapped out, so we could probably drop. I am worried about. Can we go Boon Satyr on this? Cost us 5. Yeah, I think we can go Boon Satyr on the Deadbridge Goliath. 1, 2. Swinging in for 9. That's why I like this deck here. And then, if he gets rid of it somehow, we still have the Boon Satyr. So we got him for lethal on board with the Elvish Mystic right there. And we got 2 backups on Advent of the Worm. Looks like I'm sure he's going to do something crazy to mess up everything, but we'll see what happens. Another treasure hunt for him. 22 cards in hand, 32 cards in his deck. So here comes all the zombie guys. Pretty much like a ton. So I don't have any mass removal. We'll go ahead and yield till end of turn because he's going to be doing this for quite some time. Um, Advent of the Worm has trample, but it's just a matter of whether or not we can survive um, the zombie attack. And I thought that Rancor was, I unless I'm mistaken, I thought that they took it out of Modern, so I think that this deck really needs some copies of Rancor. Because then this wouldn't be an issue. But as it stands now, he's got chump blockers and... What do we got? 1, 2... Oh, 9. So he's got lethal. What we'll do... He's got lethal on board. We'll block 2. Drop Advent of the Worm on his instep. And... then start getting it, and then I think we can get in for lethal, unless he has some removal. If we can just block one of those things, we're good. Oh no, because then he's gonna make another one. Do we drop another Deadbridge Goliath here? No, sorry, I'm not thinking. Is he gonna leave one up? We'll see what happens. So he's got enough to make another zombie token. But it's going to have Summoning Sickness. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, that creature gains control of contested war zone. It's all attacking creatures get +1. That sucks. I might flash in Advent of the Worm to block another one of his. Going in with everything. Advent of the Worm. So I know he's going to activate the contested war zone. That might actually put us out of the game. So we're taking a... Yeah, that's probably lethal right there, I guess. Been seeing a lot of this zombie infestation stuff here lately. Yeah, it's game. This is not... I need to go back to playing Overwatch. This sucks. Thanks for watching out there on YouTube. We'll get some wins. Check back tomorrow. Hopefully we won.